warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hello guys, today I'm going to review a book I've read recently entitled Little Woman. Little Woman is a book by Louisa May Alcott in 1868 and 1869, which is the first sequel before Little Men and Just Boys. Louisa May Alcott is an American poet and writer. She was raised in New England by her parents, namely Abigail May and Amos Bronson Alcott. And Louisa was born on November 29, 1832 and died on March 6, 1888. And the type of book is fiction. Number of pages 759. And the quality of print is easy to see. So I don't want to waste my time, so I will continue about the story. So here we go. Little Woman tells the story of four sisters who live their own dreams. I will mention the main characters. Firstly, there is Margaret, 16 years old. She is usually called Meg and is the eldest girl. Her temperament is sweet, graceful, and also a beautiful stature. Then the second girl name is Josephine, who is usually called Jo, 15 years old. Jo is a girl who likes to read books and write. The typical Jo is a tomboy's girl who fits her era, loves her younger siblings, and positions herself as a male surrogate in the March family. Then there is Elizabeth, who is usually called Beth. This girl is very shy and introverted, but she loves music. Is good at playing the piano. Loves the old dolls that are handed down to her. And the last child is Amy, 12 years old, a cheerful girl. Loves art, especially painting. The only girl who is still in school in the March family. The story begins with the life of the March family after their father left them to serve as soldiers who were in the war. The March family used to be a fairly well-off family, but their conditions changed so that this family had to live a simple life. And her mother worked every day, as did their two oldest girls, Meg and Jo. Meg works as a teacher for the King family, while Jo takes care of her aunt March, who has an unpleasant personality. Meanwhile, Beth prefers to stay home and Amy schools. And the March girls' lives change when they venture to meet their neighbor, who is Jo's age. His neighbor name is Theodore Lawrence, or who often introduces himself to Laurie. Laurie is a young man who initially lives confined in his magnificent house. Always feels lonely because he has no friends and does not dare to be with his grandfather. Jo, a girl with a generally boyish personality, intends to pull Laurie out of her comfort zone and join the March girls. And Laurie agreed and soon became a part of these girls' lives and adventures. So that's it. In general, this book is very interesting about how life rolls there, transportation, food, socializing, how to dress, everyday life, and its conflicts are present nicely, although not many conflicts are highlighted. And because the plot is quite slow, it it might make the reader a bit bored in the middle of the story. But in the middle to the end of the story, a conflict arises, which certainly makes this book interesting, so that it makes the reader maybe curious about what is at the end of the story. And as well as a plot twist, which is also quite surprising for me. um, this book is very interesting, so I will recommend it to those of you who listen to my podcast. The setting of the story is also in the 9th century, which I think makes the story interesting. Little Woman also has a large readership. Wow. Many messages implied in the film, as well as about sisterhood, family, romance, drama, and um, friendship. Okay, maybe that's all I can refer from this book. So thank you for listening to my podcast. Sorry if maybe there is something offensive because humans are not free from mistakes. Thanks again and goodbye. Maybe see you in the next podcast. Bye bye and good night.